Hey guys, Francesco here from my studio in the noisy downtown of Castagnaro. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing good. If you're here for the first time, if you don't know me, my name is Francesco. I make music as distilled noise and videos about minimal house and micro house music production on this channel. If you're interested about these topics, consider subscribing to the channel so you can stay updated on the next videos. In this video I want to show you how I make a rhythmic loop using drums and percussive elements and how I lay them down in order to make the loop engaging, groovy and full. For the purpose of this video I am collaborating with SampleSound, an Italian sample company that you might have already heard because they're selling their samples on their website, but you can also find them on Loopmasters and Loopcloud. They are mainly focused on house, minimal house, tech house and techno sounds, and for this video I have selected a bunch of sample packs from the first three genres that I will use to make the drum loop. If after watching this video you're interested in getting their sample packs, you find the link to their website in the description. And today, on the release day of the video, you have 50%, the last day for having 50% off on their sample packs. So consider taking a look to the website. Let's get the video started. So here I have a loop that I made when I was trying out the samples and I think it's quite nice. So before starting a new loop from scratch, we will go through very briefly through this. So this is the loop. If we take a listen to the sound without the kick, we can identify three layers: low frequency, mid-low frequency layer, which is achieved with percussions, low percussions, mid frequency layer, so claps, hi-hats and snares, and then the high frequency layer, which is still with hi-hats and shakers and percussions like that. Let's switch everything off and I can show you how this is made. First sound. Hi-hat, main hi-hat, little shaker, first snare, sort of kick, acoustic drums kick, which helps a lot the rhythm, shaker, another percussion which is similar to a snare but it's on the upbeat, so increases the groove. First loop, this is the only part that it's playing. Clap. This could be the main hat for a later part of the track. It's a little bit too loud. Then what we have. Then low frequency loop. I love to do this. I take a loop and then I apply filtering with a little bit of LFO and it moves. And then last one. A sort of high frequency background. That's it. And then the kick. That's it. So let's make it from scratch. Let's delete everything. So I'll just keep the kick, which is, this is from Minimal Deep Tech Volume 1 from SampleSound. The packs that I selected are mainly house packs, tech house pack and minimal house packs. As you can see, I have one of the artist series that they did on SampleSound, which is from Hamar, and the other one is from Fun Cartel. These two artists I I really like them, especially Jamar. I am a fan of the records, and the sample pack is very good. But the other ones are mainly kind of house stuff, also acoustic drums, Afro house, I'd say. Most of all are mainly more on the tech house side, let's say. But what I really like about tech house sample packs is that they have a certain timbre, a certain tone that is a little bit shaved on the high frequencies. So also hi-hats are not such crispy as they are the samples from drum machines, from one shot recorded from drum machines. They are super crispy and bright, and sometimes when you push up the level, they start to bug your ears and to annoy you a little bit. So you always have to treat them to shave them on the higher frequencies. Tech house packs are already shaved on those frequencies, and the hats are very present in the mid-range, in the upper mid-range, and they cut through the mix very well. So that's what I like, and that's where I start from. So I will take a hi-hat that I already selected in order to spend less time looking for a good one, and should be this. Mainly I will select loop and cut sounds from the loops. Yes, this is very nice. I always work in one-shot mode on the simpler because I prefer it. I prefer to see what my fade-out does instead of thinking in terms of milliseconds like you do in classic mode. Okay. I will narrow down the stereo spectrum a little bit in order to have it a little bit more in the center. I will also EQ it just a little bit, but I will leave this 1K frequencies that it has because those are the frequencies that really cut through the mix. So now I already want to create a second hit on the hi-hat, and I use the same one, but I will change a little bit the way I use the sample. So I will duplicate it, move this here. So if you use it like this, it sounds super unnatural. So what I usually do, I just change a little bit so the hit is a little bit quieter. It has a different envelope. Maybe you can make it too longer. Let's start also using a swing 54. Now let's go find a nice snare that we can use. Let's try this one. I'm not sure, but I need to try it. So there's a low frequency here. I just cut this with a filter. Sounds nice. This is also in stereo. Let's put it to mono. So I want to have it in the center. And then if you want, you can, of course, you can reduce the reverb on the sample and use the reverb on the send return. Let's find a nice acoustic kick to use it to give the rhythm as I did in the previous loop that I show you. I think we can find it inside here. I like this snare. See if we can layer it with the other one. Yes, I like those. Just blend it with the other one. So now we have a loop, but it's completely lacking groove. So we need to start adding more stuff to create some groove. this hi-hat, super thin one. Let's filter it a little bit. You can also use an EQ if you want, but so this would be my 16th hi-hat. So first of all, swing. Second, let's bring this all the way up and start creating some velocity variations. Nice. Third thing, let's put it to the center with a utility. I will EQ it just a little bit, add some higher content back. And autopan. I love autopan on hi-hats. Okay. Still a lot of work to do. So as you can see, you need to be patient, because at the beginning things are not so nice and smooth. Have patience. You can create groove with few elements. And I'll take this sound. Let's leave it at that. Now let's create another one. I'm looking for a kick right now. Let's try with this one. We'll take away some of the low frequencies. Yes. See how this feels in the groove. The level of sounds is also important. So as you can see, if it's too loud, it doesn't fit. So this is probably too low, too loud. Okay, another suggestion is try to use different sounds. So I feel like if I put 3 hits of this, it's a little bit too much. It's too much. So I will select something different. Let's check some other samples. Yes, I like this sound. I like this hot. So we'll add somewhere this one. So I want to throw in some more low frequency sounds. There's a lot of stuff here. Those are all fields. that you can cut amazing snares from here, whatever you want. I think these are excellent samples. This is the vibes I'm going for. They are sort of lo-fi, vintage. This is the sound that I was looking for. Let's make this a little bit rounder. And also the fact that it has this hit after here maybe helps to create more groove, so I'll leave that. Now I want to add one of those percussion loops that are very nice. So let's try to treat this with an auto filter. Also, we can lower the pitch. When you lower the pitch, better in complex mode. Let's also take down this resonance. So we just want to have a vibe in the background. You could also do with this. And make this modulate with the BPMs. And see how this works with the rest. Let's take away the kick first. That's not bad. I like this note here. This is another one that is really good that I used in the previous loop. It adds a little bit of very high frequencies. So loops helps, of course, they are made for helping people making music. I'm not into using a lot of loops. I prefer always to cut my sounds out and then creating a loop from scratch. But for example, a loop like this, it's not super recognizable. You hear it in the background. You don't say, oh, this loop is from that pack. That's not what I want to do. I want that the loops that I use are not recognizable. And this is definitely just a loop that helps a little bit to increase the grooviness of the track. I would slightly cut the super high frequencies. Let's shorten this. Okay, so I said that I was looking for a musical instrument. So let's see what we have. So let's check from where this was showing. This is from SampleSound Minimal Deep Tech, and it's inside Top Loops. So go back here. SampleSound Minimal Deep Tech, Top Loops. We'll do it like this. We'll just use it as a audio track. Oh yes. yes, definitely it gives some more to the groove. I'll just get rid of the percussions after that sound. So this just set the vibe for the key of the track. Let's try just to so it's in key with this. It looks more in key with the sound. So guys, this is the loop. It's just made in less than 1 hour. Maybe I was still a little bit too slow. It's already working. I already like it, and it could be the starting point to refine things and get it to be the perfect rolling drum loop. So this is made only with the samples from SampleSound that I got, and I particularly like those vintage vibe samples, but also the tech house samples are really nice. The minimal deep tech one, volume 1 from SampleSound is very nice. So consider taking a look at their website and get some of the packs and start making drum loops. They don't have only drum samples, of course. There are also bass lines inside here and stuff, but I was mainly interested in drum samples for this video. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Thanks SampleSound for the collaboration, for sponsoring the video. If you have any questions, if you are interested in going deeper on how to make these loops, contact me or comment down below in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys. Thank you.